Once upon a time, there was a boy named Christopher Robin who liked to play with horse. Some were small, some were really, really tall, and run different, which is kind of cool when you think about it. Here in 100-acre wood, you'll make lots of friendly friends. Our happy-go-lucky neighborhood, where childhood never ends. All who are sleeping safe and sound, and dreaming of snacks galore. If you listen closely, we have found that you can hear Pooh's coming roar. Roar! Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, tell a little cubby all stuffed with fluffies. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, silly, silly old man. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, tell a little cubby all stuffed with fluffies. Winnie the Pooh, Winnie the Pooh, silly, silly old man. Silly, silly old man. Silly old man. Blark, blark. Did somebody say something? Blah. Oh, it was you. Looks like it's about breakfast. I suppose it is time for a little snack. Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. He fills it with things that are sweet. Blark, blark, blark. Pooh Bear takes care of his tummy. We're never forgetting to eat. Blark, blark, blark. He searches for things that are yummy. In every cupboard and shelf. Blark, blark, blark. He takes most biggest care, 'cause that's how he down there is the most biggest part of himself. Maybe I have some honey. Empty, oh bother. Don't lie, but lie, but lie. Your reverend is lying. Up and down, down, down,
honey on you, Tigger?
Not unless I bounce into some. I did get something kind of sticky on the tail earlier. It's yours if you want it.
Thank you, no. I think I'll hold out until I find some honey.
Suit yourself.
Can you help me find some?
Love to, Pooh, but I'm busy looking for something myself.
What are you looking for?
What Tiggers love most. Adventure! I'll let you know when I find some.
If you haven't found any honey on your way to adventure,
You'll be the first to know. Everyone else is jealous. That's why I repeat the wonderful thing about tigers. Tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber. Their bottoms are made out of springs. They're bouncy, 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 fun, 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 fun. But the most wonderful thing about tigers is the only one.
it's practically a quarter to lunchtime now. I bet Christopher Robin has some honey. He always has a snack or two for Pooh. Christopher Robin! Yoo-hoo! It's Pooh!
Pooh looked very sad for a moment. Then he decided that if he knocked, maybe Christopher Robin would hear him.
The knocking made a no fall to the ground, right at Pooh's feet.
To your left. No, Pooh, your other left. Pooh was very puzzled by the knock.
Well, it's a very puzzling note.
Hello, Pooh.
Hello, Piglet. Say, Piglet, you haven't got any honey on you, have you?
Why? Do you see some?
No, I was just hoping.
What do you have in your hand, Pooh?
It's a very puzzling note.
Maybe you should bring it to Rabbit. He's very good at puzzles.
That's just what I was thinking. That isn't what Pooh was thinking at all. Hey!
Well, it wasn't Pooh. Well, and since it was a very good idea, Pooh and Piglet went to Rabbit's house to see what he thought of the puzzling
Rabbit is so good at puzzles. He'll tell us just what this means. Blah, blah, blah. Wish I could be good at puzzles. Maybe if I eat my grades, blah, blah, blah. Once your hands is on with his puzzle. Maybe he'll give us a snack, blah, blah, blah. We've been walking so far, just an old jar, just some honey would help us get back. Blah.
Rabbit, we were hoping maybe you could figure out this note. It's a bit puzzling.
Well, as you know, I am very good at puzzles.
That's what we thought.
Say, Rabbit, while you're puzzling out the note, do you happen to have any honey? And Piglet can snack on?
Honey, 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 yeah.
I'm afraid I'm fresh out of honey, Pooh.
I was afraid you'd say that.
Let's see this puzzle of yours.
Oh my goodness. Oh my good goodness. So this is a good kind of puzzle? Not the kind where we've lost the piece and can't find it for the longest time.
What are you talking about, Pooh? This is horrible. This note is simply terrifying.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Then how is it terrifying?
Because, I will explain to you why it's terrifying.
Come on, Aaron. We're going to Alice's house.
We found this note, but we can't read it.
Excuse me, Al, but is that a good noise or a bad noise? It's an I'm thinking kind of noise, Pooh. Oh, say oh. While you're thinking, do you have any honey? Honey? Never touch the stuff. It clogs the arteries and slows the mental processes. But it tastes so good, Owl.
Hush up and let Owl think, Pooh.
Gone out Baxon. Izzy Baxon. Signed, Christopher Robin. Do you know what this means?
That's why we came to you, Owl.
I tried to explain to them why I was terrified.
What does the note mean, Owl? This note means that Christopher Robin's been captured by a creature called the Baxon. Ah!
I knew it. Didn't I tell you I was terrified, Pooh? Didn't I tell you?
But what's a Baxon, Owl? A Baxon is malicious. It's ferocious.
Does it eat piglets?
They sneak into your library and scribble in all your books. When decorating your Christmas tree, they tangle up all the hooks. They spoil the milk, they stop the clocks, they use doors to put holes in your socks.
Didn't I tell you I was terrified? You must tell everyone in the wood that Christopher Robin has been kidnapped by the Baxon. They'll probably come for us next.
The first ones they ran into were King and Roo. Roo was meant for excited and scared.
But what does the Baxon do, Owl? Yes, Owl, what does the Baxon do?
Hey, why is everybody so unbouncy?
Because we're all in danger.
Danger? That's terrific. There's nothing tickets like better than danger. Where is it? Where's the danger? Let me have it.
So the animals told Digger about the danger.
The terrible danger.
Terrible, horrible danger.
They sneak into your party and they pop the red balloons. They infiltrate your kitchen and they switch the forks and spoons. At picnic time they bring the eggs. When you bend over they split your pants. Split your pants. Oh no! The Baxon is the reason that Christopher Robin's gone. The Baxon, they got Christopher Robin, and we're the faithful friends that Christopher Robin relies upon. The Baxon, we're the Baxon. You must be brave and have no fear. Yes, you go search and I'll stay here. We'll save our son of the land, and everything goes well. We'll be back soon. Back soon? Sounds like back soon.
The animals realized they needed a plan to save Christopher Robin. So they all turned to Owl as their best planner of them all. Owl, we're waiting. A plan?
A plan. I'd say this would require a lot of serious thought. Every time to my library. Research the question.
Oh dear, I know we won't hide.
Where are you gonna go hide, Rabbit?
If I told you, Pooh, it wouldn't be hide. Now it would.
So the animals waiting to Owl's great plan.
But then, Pooh came up with a plan of his own.
I did.
Yes, Pooh, you did.
Oh, is it a clever plan?
The most cleverest you've ever had.
Good.
So Pooh went and explained his clever plan to Piglet.
We're gonna dig a hole in the ground and trap the Baxon.
That's a very clever plan, Pooh.
I've been told it's the cleverest I've ever had.
But once the Baxon sees the pit, won't he just walk around it?
That's a very good point, Piglet.
Maybe we could hide the pit and make it look like something Baxon's like.
Like a jar of honey?
Honey, 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 yeah.
bring your own honey, just so they know they're welcome too.
So Pooh and Piglet went and hid, so the vaccine wouldn't suspect a trap.
Must hide, must hide. Food. Well, I probably should take some provisions. It'll make it easier to hide. Help, help! The Baxters trapped me!
What are you doing down there, Rabbit?
Help me! You are the Baxters trapped me. If I don't get out of this trap, they'll come and get me, just like they did Christopher Robin.
Grab my tail. I'll pull you out.
Thank you, Eeyore.
Now what did you do that for?
I didn't mean to. It just came off in my hand.
I'll have to get another one. Probably won't be as good as the last one. They never are.
Wait, Eeyore, don't leave me.
I'll be back. Eventually.
Hello there. Good to see you, Eeyore.
What's good about it?
Tigger, we're trapped in a Baxter trap. Do you think you could bounce out and get help?
Sure I can. There's one thing tigers can do, it's bounce.
Mama, can I go bounce this Tigger? Just be careful, dear. Hi, Tigger.
Hello, Red. Red was in his trap. He's not helping.
The more the merrier, I always say.
Is there a problem?
Kinda. We're trying to get out of the trap.
Oh, dear. Why didn't you say that before? Tigger, if you could bounce her up to me, maybe I can help the rest of you up. Oh, dear.
Max is bound to catch us now.
Into your party and they pop the red balloons. The Baxter, they'll bring the kitchen and they taste the forks and spoons. The Baxter, naughty, naughty Baxter. All we use with the Baxter to take us to.
I'm hungry.
How to capture a Baxter by Owl. All rights reserved. Copyright. I'll fill that bit in later. The art of capturing a Baxter is highly complicated, but I am up to the task. As my great uncle Ridley used to say. Owl. Owl, surely you can help us get out of this Baxter trap. Typical Baxter strategy. I'd say this would require a lot of serious thought. A lot of the creatures in the woods fell into the Baxter trap. Birds, goat, mice, skunks, and lions. It sounds like we've captured an old family of Baxters.
Oh my, maybe we should just leave them in there. They don't sound very happy.
We need to find Christopher Robin, Piglet.
Of course, but let's at least stay back here. The Baxter can't see us.
Good idea. Baxter?
Baxter!
They're Baxters, all right.
I told you, we've been trapped by Baxters. Baxters, we surrender!
The Baxters are surrendering, Pooh.
That's good.
Help us out so we can discuss the terms of our surrender.
That Baxter sounds an awful lot like Owl.
He does, doesn't he? I suppose we should help them out so they can lead us to Christopher Robin.
Pooh, what are you doing pretending to be a Baxter?
I wasn't pretending to be a Baxter.
What are you doing in our Baxter trap?
Your Baxter trap?
We took it to trap the Baxter.
And it seems like you've captured every creature in the wood except the Baxen.
The animals sat and tried to think of a way out of the pit.
Which is not a very nice place to be.
No, it's not.
Blark.
I know, it's practically afternoon snack time.
So Pooh tried to keep his mind off his growling tummy.
Thinking is hard.
So Pooh tried remembering instead.
Halfway down the stairs is a stair where I sit. There is a tiny other stair quite like it. I'm not at the bottom, I'm not at the top. So this is the stair where I always stop. Halfway up the stairs isn't up and isn't down. It isn't in the nursery, it isn't in the town. And all sorts of funny thoughts run round in my head. It isn't really anywhere. It's somewhere else instead.
Then Pooh saw how the words piled themselves up to make a staircase.
Oh my, everybody look!
We can climb out.
I could have bounced this out if I got a running start.
Let's just get ourselves out of here before the real Baxen comes.
Just then, the animals heard footsteps coming through the woods. But it wasn't the Baxen after all. It was their friend Christopher Robin.
Hello? Anybody there? Where is everyone? There you are.
Christopher Robin?
Hello, Stu.
Christopher Robin, however did you escape the Baxens?
What's a Baxter?
He wakes up children. He puts up the lights.
He rips your pants if you wear pants. Kids don't.
It is without a doubt the most wretched creature one could ever encounter.
We thought he'd kidnapped you.
Why would you think that?
Because of this.
Oh, all I meant to say that I was busy and would be back soon.
Oh.
Forever? So there really is no monster?
And we were scared for nothing.
It figures.
Don't blame me. It was Alan who told us about the Baxens. Perhaps I could have reviewed the document a bit more carefully. As my niece Leticia would have said, sorry.
I guess even owls can make mistakes, but at least we've got our friend Christopher Robin back again.
Not for long, I'm afraid.
Afraid?
I knew it was too good to be true.
It's going to be autumn soon, so I have to go to school, and I won't have as much time to play with you guys as I used to.
Forever?
Not forever, Ruth. I'll still have nights and weekends, and when next summer comes around, we'll spend every day together.
But next summer's a long, long way. A lot of breakfasts, lunch times, and afternoon snacks away.
But school hasn't started yet, Pooh. That's why I came out here today so we can have one last summer picnic.
Yay! A picnic! Excuse me?
Yes, Pooh.
Haven't you forgotten something?
I don't think so, Pooh.
Sorry, Pooh. My mother is all out of honey.
Oh, bother.
Maybe some of your friends have some honey.
I've asked all my friends.
Have you asked them?
The bees? I never thought they'd be willing to share.
Maybe they would if you invited them to our picnic.
Hey, bees.
Yes?
Would you like to come to our picnic?
Sure. Bees love picnics. Should we bring anything?
Maybe some honey?
Anything for a friend. Honey, 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 yeah, honey, 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 yeah, honey, 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 yeah. We got honey, we got some honey, yeah, yummy, yummy, honey, yeah. And we'll share with all your friends.
Hip hip hooray! Honey for me!
Aren't you forgetting something, Pooh?
Honey for everyone!
Hip, hooray! We're gathered here today to eat some cake and say a hip, hip, hooray for our Pooh Bear. The vaccines all are gone, our picnic's on the lawn. Come along and have a treat with us. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray!
Pooh, how did you escape from the vaccine?
I remember someone used to sing to me, and we helped each other out.
Helping each other out is what friends are supposed to do when they're not having really great picnics, that is.
Old friends are great, but not better than new friends with honey.
We say